The Penticton Art Gallery is bursting with art right now. There's paintings, there are sculptures and ceramics. There's so much I don't even really know where to start. But best of all, it's all for sale. And even better, it's all for sale for under $300. That's right, it's the annual Under 300 Christmas art sale here at the Penticton Art Gallery. And on today's show, we'll take a little bit of a look at just some of what is on offer. Also, check out 2 new shows that have just opened here at the gallery. Well, now I'm talking to Brooke Nass, and we are standing in front of an incredible wall of just a little piece of the Under 300 show. There's a lot of work in this.
There's about 230 pieces in this year's show. It's quite incredible, yeah. I will agree. It's great entrance wall, don't you think?
And there's just so much variety.
Oh, of course. We get a range of kind of professional artists to teenagers to everyone in between that just does it as a hobby or just trying to get their name out there. It's always fun to kind of unwrap the show and hang it all up. So yeah, a good array of stuff.
So how do people bring their art to you? Is it like an open call, or how does that work?
Basically an open call. It's not juried at all. Anyone could submit up to 3 works of art, all priced under $300. So we range from about $20 to $300. So it's affordable art, and you might find a little gem, and you never know what people are going to buy, which is always the fun part.
And I think that's kind of the neat thing about it. It's kind of like a bit of a treasure hunt, right? Like, because it's not, the price is low enough that you can really kind of imagine owning any of them. I think it helps people think about owning art.
Most definitely, and it's a good show to have because it makes it affordable, and it makes people realize, like, let's get and support local artists or just support local. And it's always a treasure hunt too, and it's super fun because you never know, every time you walk in you're going to find something different. So you have to kind of come in a few times to really make sure you're buying something you really want.
I mean, it's even just a nice show just to come and enjoy, even if you don't buy something the first 2 or 3 times you check it out.
Oh, of course. We always love it's called hanging salon style, which is just kind of building up from the ground up. And we've moved it this year into this center Tony-only gallery, and it just looks fantastic because it's literally filling the gallery from floor to ceiling. There's not a lot of room left, and it always makes for a really good grand entrance. People walk in and they're just blown away, so it's always fun for them.
Is there something that just surprised you from a local artist's point of view, like something that you didn't expect to see come in?
Me and Glenn, we run our Young at Art program, which is Thursday afternoon, so we have teenagers come in and they just paint with us, and it amazes me that I wouldn't have the guts as a kid, but they come in and they drop off their paintings, and what they work on at home just blows your mind, and it's great that they're just taking that risk and getting out there, and I think that's what surprises me, and I love the array of people that drop art off. It's not just the artists you hear about in the galleries, it's your friend, your neighbor, your babysitter, like the kids I teach, so it's pretty cool to see all that come in. Now we are in the Project Gallery at the Penticton Art Gallery, where this work, Our Nature by Levi Cunningham, is hanging. And at first glance, it might seem to be a beautiful tree, but when you get up close, you realize that it's made out of discarded pallets and plastic water bottles, scrap wood, and other kinds of trash and garbage. Very interesting work. Stick around. When we come back, we'll learn about the other exhibit that's just opened here at the Penticton Art Gallery. Now we're talking to Glenn Clark, who co-curated this show. There's a lot of really interesting work here.
There is, and we had left a lot behind too. We have over 1,000 pieces in the permanent collection.
Wow.
And so it's like, okay, what are we going to put into the show? So most of it is recent donations that came in through our curator, Paul, and a few old friends.
So you guys had to sift through, like you say, over 1,000 works of art to try and decide what you're going to hang up in this. How does the decision-making process go for that? Is there one?
There kind of is. What actually happened was in the last half year, Brooke Nass and myself have been accessioning these works and trying to get a hold of the paperwork that goes behind it all, and we've been working with the collection and becoming more acquainted with it. And so when it came time for us to choose the work, we both knew where we were going to go with it, and so I picked some and she would pick some, and we had a giant stack of work, and then from there we edited it down again. So it's been a back and forth process.
So what are some of the highlights? Like, you've got like Daphne Ojeg. There's some really cool pieces here.
I'm not going to lie to you, Doug. We high-graded the show. I was asked that, what's your favorite, just a little while ago, and it's like there's a half dozen pieces that are like, right behind us we have some Bill Featherston paintings, and old Bill, we just lost him a few years ago, and he was one of the great mentors of the Vancouver Art School for many years and brought up painters like Lori Papau on this other wall. And very big name and outspoken, critical, and a great painter.
There's so much to see down here that, obviously we can just show a little piece of it, but we encourage people to come down and check out the fantastic show here at the Penticton Art Gallery. And yeah, look at the under 300 wall. We're going to...
There's some great stuff in the under 300 wall.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure that one out, what I should slip into my coat.
Every year it's exciting. People get excited about it. They come, and the red dots are going on there, and people are buying gifts and stuff. It's just exciting for the artists and the viewers. It's neat.
All right, thanks, man.
Thank you.
So whether your attention is caught by, say, this painting of a Mongol, or maybe this beautiful little one at Peach Orchard Hill, the cool encaustic work by Carol Monroe, or even Alpine Spring by Laura Gray, there's a painting for just about every taste here at the Penticton Art Gallery Under 300 show. It's on until December 24th. And we'd love to see examples of your works of art. You can share them with us on Twitter or Facebook at Shaw TV Okanagan. That's it for the show. I'm Doug Brown. We'll see you next time on Go.